tour, I'm sorry. We're just gonna start with that. I'll get to the happy Friday. I'm just gonna say I'm sorry. Because my Friday has been so shit that we started in on this video and I wasn't even recording. How fucked is that?
It happens.
So happy Friday. And
happy Friday.
I am glad we didn't get all the way through this video for me to realize that I wasn't recording.
I am too.
I am glad that I glance over to check on things and I'm like, there is no red recording light on my OBS right now. Well, you know,
did notice it.
I did.
Intro,
and
we
I
weren't even all the way through the intro.
No, we were just barely doing credits.
Yep.
So I you know, and I just like to call out my mistakes when I make them. And yours.
Yeah.
You know, because we could have just picked this up and nobody would have known. But you know, we are real, and I think people enjoy our mistakes as well. So
yes.
Our/mine in this case. So we're gonna start over, which we have now.
Yes.
I am recording.
Yes.
It is Friday.
Woo!
My day at work has been shit. I'm not going into it. I have wine and chocolate.
Yes.
I'm gonna get through it. And so we're just gonna start up. Okay, so
last time we started with thanking all of Tristan's community.
Yes, thank you. Because now I'm all flustered because I just screwed our video. Anyway, so we were thanking the Panic community because they're the reason you're in a Speedo.
Yes.
Because
which you needed.
Yes, which lifted my spirits instantly when I saw it. Because I didn't think you were going to remember. Because last week we didn't record, which would have been Speedo video.
Correct.
Because I was too sick. And so then I was bummed that we weren't going to get Speedo, but I was too sick, so it would have not been the greatest anyway. I would not have been able to thoroughly enjoy the Speedo.
Right.
And so I was just disappointed in that. And so yes, Tristan caught wind that we only were for like 5 away from 300. And then he's on his panic server saying, hey everyone, we only need 5 subs to get tour in a Speedo. Let's go team. And they showed up.
Yep.
So thank you, Panique family, for making this dream a reality. His Speedo is delicious. I thank you all for making it happen. So now we're sitting at 302.
That is so cool.
So the other thing I wanted to touch on real quick before I forget is last week, you and I were talking about, like, you know, that last Saturday was the 5-year anniversary of us meeting in Second Life, because we're working on our renewal. And so you and I still have to work out some more details. That's going to happen in April. I don't know like how broad of an invite I want to put out there, but I'm like, you know, maybe we need more seating. We're just going to invite everyone. At least that's where I'm feeling right now. And you're like, Consuela, we have not discussed this. You own a full region, so we can have lots of avatars if we want to.
We can, yes.
So anyway, but yeah, I call it our meetiversary. That's the night I was working at the club on the pole, and here comes tour, shiny and new with his new, I just returned to SL from whatever number break it was, but 2, 3, it'd been 5 years or something.
It was my second break.
Second break. Okay.
Yep.
You had somebody make you over. Here's my avatar, make me over. Don't worry about a prim penis. I won't need that.
Yep.
Because she offered it and you're like, no thanks, I'm not here for that. Yeah.
I wasn't.
Until you met me. And I'm like,
Correct.
excuse you, you are not complete. So I took you shopping for that. So actually I thank her for not hooking you up with one, because I got to pick it for you.
Yep.
I was like, I like this one, and slap it on. It's like, let me help you shop for this crucial piece of equipment.
Yep.
So, yeah, so that was fun. So those were 2 of the things we started up talking about, but the Speedo is just, I can't get enough of the Speedo. I can't cam it enough. I'm just, like, your tushy is so cute in it. I just want to slap it repeatedly.
And the other thing that came up in discussing that some last week was digging into birth signs.
Right. Then I realized you and I both were Scorpio rising.
Yes.
And which is a fun thing to have in common, in my opinion, because our main sign, our sun sign, is you're a Capricorn and I'm a Taurus.
Mm-hmm.
And so then we have the rising sign that's the same, which to me, I just really enjoyed that commonality. So
I do too.
Yes. So that was a fun topic last week as well. So then did I miss anything else from the retake? I appreciate you jogging my memory on what we talked about the first time when I wasn't recording.
Not except for you were going to also cover your Flickr post.
Right. Thank you. So
you're welcome.
So, like I said, I've had wine. It might already be kicking in. So, yes, I have my Flickr post ready because I was inspired last night to style. Normally, my days after coming home from work has been eat and pass out on the couch and then like get up and go to bed. Except last night was eat and then I didn't really pass out on the couch. I was kind of more alert. And then I was like, you know what? I can't let Tristan down. Like Tristan had sent like a gentle reminder because now, we're like official bloggers. He's like, hey, you haven't made your post. And I'm like, yeah, I know. I was really sick last weekend. I need a little more time. But then I was like, you know what? I don't want to let Tristan down. I want to make my February post like I'm supposed to. And I already kind of had an idea because I had already talked to Tristan about my AFK corner. And and I wanted to make my AFK corner better with panique things. And so I did. So if I bring up the internet window again that I have, thankfully my picture's already ready. We don't have to fuss with getting that up. I have this picture. And if I bring up...
It's a great picture.
Thank you. I'm glad you enjoy it. Just like I said, I had an idea. So I'm hovering my mouse over it so hopefully people can see. I'm going to minimize it. So I called it panicking in my AFK corner. Because it's panic, right? Technically it's panic. We say panique because you like to say that. Panic. And so I said, I love my AFK corner and I love it even more thanks to panic. So I'm panicking in my AFK corner. And so then I go through the things I have. I list the credits as the sexy plant was Herb the plant, which is like a thing with panic. And then he's nestled in the rain cloud shelf, which I thought was perfect for him. And then I've got the cookies. I've got the Pine Pride cookies. And then there's also the little gift box on the floor that I put in a note, like if you would have written it. And so can you read that for the people?
That. Yeah, thanks for my queen.
Mm-hmm. Because that's totally what you would do. It's like, those 4 cookies are not enough. Let me leave you a giant box of snacks.
Absolutely.
So did that. And then I also have, I have my Royal Desserts crown on, which is a cupcake. And then I have the Sweet Sheets, like little AFK Post-it note to the forehead. And I was telling you before, which I customized because that's what Tristan does. Like I customize the note on the little gift box because that is a transferable gift box. So if you want to like put something in it and give it to somebody. And then I did customize the notepad to the forehead because he had his own like 4 messages in there and then he gives you a blank sheet. And so I already had customized it once and showed him that I left a Post-it note on my forehead that says autoresponder on because I always forget it's on after I go AFK and then log out. And then I get surprised later when people message me and their autoresponder comes on. So he got a kick out of that when I showed him that last time. So I showed him that one and then I showed him my AFK corner in another, like a previous iteration. So I designed this Post-it for AFKing, which I'm totally going to use. My eyes are closed behind the sunglasses, which are the same ones you're wearing right now, which are the cat lash sunglasses. And then I think, if I remember right, that touches on all the things of his. Let's see. So I got the box, I got the cookies, I got sunglasses, Sweet Sheets, Royal Dessert, Cloud Shelf, and Herb the Plant. So that was the post I made. And once I made that post, and I could be like, great, I'm happy now. I didn't let Tristan down. Now let me style an outfit for FLF. Because usually you're the one who does it first, and then I get home, and then I have to style it, and then that takes time. And it's sometimes it can take me a while to style when I'm not liking how disorganized my inventory is or what have you. So I was like, you know what, it's late and I've got time, so why not figure this outfit out? So I'm actually wearing Palette, which is a FLF creator. And I'm going to turn my interface on again so I can go down the list. This is called the Mackenzie. It's an outfit, so shorts, slippers, and top. It's probably pajamas or just comfy house clothes, but that was my vibe. Like I was styling this at like almost midnight, so of course this is what I'm choosing.
It's a good choice, especially with how rough things have been.
Yeah, I needed something cozy and comfy. And this is I'm wearing my waifus, and I'm wearing my juicy rolls. And like I said, I love this short, this kind of flowy short. I totally would wear that in First Life. And I love how it catches on my ass.
I do too.
That's a fun.
Keep checking that out.
Yeah. So, and I keep checking yours out too. So, anyway, so that's the outfit. I am of course wearing my Soleil Skin by Alt3. She's come out with a new one, so I'll have to try it out, but I'm really in love with Soleil right now. And then I am wearing my Valentine, which I always call it that, even though she doesn't. Although she did tell me that she will be working on a new updated version of the Valentine Shine and calling it Valentine.
I thoroughly look forward to that.
Yes. So then I've got my dermals on from Nar Mattaru, which I touched on before. And like I said, I'm very excited to see what new dermals come out from Nar Mattaru. I know there was conversation, so I'm just waiting eagerly to see what happens. I am wearing my Vici, what did you call them? French? Cow ducks. Yeah.
Yep.
So it's like a cow print duck nail. It's like a French tip. And so I've got some like pink cow print going on that you can kind of see. Then I'm holding with a witch's tea mug or tumbler from Octubre, which I'm saying
witch's wine. Yeah.
Witch's wine is what's in here today. So it's called witch's tea, but it's witch's wine today. And I tried to color match it with some blue and pink. And then my moves, as always, are from Oh My. So all the latest Oh My moves. And I think that covers all the actual FLF designers. So
okay,
now we go back to you and your amazing outfit. And I know you started with the piece de resistance.
Yeah.
Which is what?
Yes. So these I'm also wearing. FLF designer.
Look at you striking a pose. You're like, You're like modeling now. It's like, yes, I am wearing. Go ahead.
The Noche Hudson shorts. Which I quite like, and I
quite like them too.
And they're very customizable. You can do the main fabric, you can do the trim, you can do the little metal rings and the string on the sides, the fun string.
Yeah, they're fun strings, all right.
Then for top, I've got on the Paolo Tide top.
I love that you chose like a tropical-y kind of print.
Yeah. There were a bunch of options.
No donuts?
There were no donuts.
Yeah, I didn't touch on that with my outfit, but these donut unicorns, I love them.
Yeah.
There's a few textures in my outfit, but these donut unicorns in pink just had me right away.
Yeah, they came on. That was the first default option. Right? Yeah. So, yeah, the Paolo Tide top. And then I, of course, had to get these slides. They are also from Noche, fluff slides.
I love slides like that. You know, I have a bunch.
Yeah,
oh, I see what they say on them. I didn't see that the first time. Wow.
Yep.
That's even better.
Because I wanted to have, some fluffy slipper energy as well.
Yes, you nailed it.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I also have on some Vici nails.
I noticed that.
Yeah, these are the Valentine gels. So I think they look great.
They do.
They color match pretty well.
They do.
Going up. Oh, actually, it's really actually kind of hard to see.
Okay.
But I actually want to mention I have on the Noche FLF item actually, but it's underneath the tie on the shirt.
Oh.
So it's this little belly button ring.
Was it the one from last week?
Might have been from last week.
Yeah, because I called it out last week. Remember I told you?
Yeah.
Because I told you I went fliffing anyway because I couldn't not go fliffing. And then you asked me if there was anything you should check out. And I'm like, yeah, actually, Noche has this belly piercing for men.
Yes. So I did get that, and I am wearing that.
That's fantastic. I love that.
Yep. And actually, while I'm on the subject, I want to mention this about the shirt as well. This open part, I don't know if you can notice that, like, it actually has really good shading on my chest going under the shirt. And it actually comes with a tattoo layer that creates kind of an illusion of a shadow.
Nice.
That is such a nice
very
touch.
Detailed.
It is very detailed, I love that. Okay, going back to up, I have on, as you mentioned, the cat lash sunglasses from Panique. I have on my Stoic Soul Starlight earrings. I'm still enjoying them. Have not taken those off. I also have on the No Saint hair from No Match. And besides that, have on, let's see, a smattering of Izzie's, have on my Jack Spoon, have on, of course, my Oh My Poses, which, you know, I've been pretty much full Oh My AO for some time now, and it's just, they're just fantastic. And
you might say they're fantastique.
Fantastique. Yeah. And yeah, that's pretty much, that's all of my things.
All right. So then, do you want to touch on our location? Am I doing things out of order for you? Okay, because sometimes we forget to touch on the location.
Sometimes we do. Okay, so this is a location from the Destination Guides highlights from last week. But it also, today is that intersection of Black History Month and Women's Month.
Okay.
Right?
Women's History Month, yeah.
Women's History Month, yeah. And this Black History Museum happens to be doing a exhibit on Black women in history.
Oh.
And this exhibit opened February 19. It is still here. So I thought this would be a perfect thing to highlight on this cross section of two very important months to celebrate.
Yeah.
And learn from. So yeah, that's why we're here.
Yeah. I'm camming back a little bit. But yeah, we all have this linked up in the description so people can come check it out.
Yeah. And I love the little tagline for this place. It's movers, shakers, and history makers.
Oh, that is nice.
And the quote that they chose for the exhibit on the main wall there, it's a good one. Dear Black girls and Black women, we matter. Our presence matters, our voices matter, and our votes matter. Make no mistake about it. We are powerful. We disrupt the norm and change the system for the betterment of all people.
That is a great quote.
From Stephanie Lahart.
Very good. All right, so then I need to touch on some Second Life news.
Yes.
So let's get into that real quick. Let's open up my internet window again. So the first thing is a spotlight. It's Casey Popstar. And they're shining a spotlight on Casey Popstar, multi-talented resident known for a pivotal role in spearheading events and elevating brands with a unique blend of creativity and strategic marketing flair. All right, so what events is she behind? Let's see, I'm just kind of skimming it a little bit. I guess she is also a live mix DJ. She's had her own store. Let's see. club stuff mentioned there. So it says a question is, you're a multifaceted individual who is involved in the design, production, and marketing of different events, activities, and brands in Second Life. Can you share some of the projects you're involved with and how they have evolved? So I'm skimming that to see. I was talking about DJ and clubs, Palazzo Park, Hexposed, and Sneaky Link Entertainment, Spellbound Manor, a fantasy-themed residential community.
That sounds fun.
Yeah. And then Flourish, most recent venture aimed at revolutionizing shopping events in Second Life. Okay.
Oh, and it looks like they have worked with our friend Roz over at the Morale Museum as well.
Nice.
Or is this? Oh no, sorry, not necessarily who worked with, but she cites them as someone who inspires her.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, inspire. Yeah, I see that.
Not bad.
Yeah. So yeah, there's a lot of good stuff here. I was not familiar with her before, so this is always nice. The spotlights are great like that.
They are. And it looks like she's got a link, a card, not a link tree, but similar.
Yeah.
And that appears to have teleports to several of her things. So. Yeah.
Okay, very good. Next in Second Life news was LabGab, Second Life mobile developer update. Okay, I was not familiar with this one because I've been out of it. So, is it different than the last time I talked about this? Let's see. LabGab is just going to be talking about it. Okay.
Yeah, it's probably just them talking about those same updates, would be my guess.
And when does LabGab happen? Or did it happen? It must have happened already.
Yeah, I think it's...
the forum closed on February 26th, so it must be on their YouTube channel now. So I'll have to tune in and watch that, see how they talk about the Second Life mobile update. Because I've been in it, and I'm still, it's still kind of clunky, honestly. I've been in it, and then I've been frustrated. Because there's still too many limitations for me. Like, I know they're making improvements. I know they are. But it's still not enough for me yet. So, you know. I went in thinking that after this last update, it would be better than my first experience. I haven't felt that way. I feel like it's pretty much the same as the last time I logged in. So, you know, like my whole name wasn't showing up. My avatar doesn't res properly all the time. The shapes don't show up, you know, the way they should. Scrolling my inventory for an outfit is a pain in the ass because it's not alphabetized. It's a hot mess of just outfits and every which way in no particular order. So I have to scroll and scroll and scroll because I've been here a long time. I have a lot of outfits. And then some of you are probably saying, Consuela, why don't you just delete all these outfits you don't need? And the answer is memories, okay? So if I ever want to flip into an outfit to be like, what did I look like when I was doing this, and laugh at myself, that's why I have outfits.
Oh, gosh.
So, and I rename my outfit so the older ones fall to the bottom and the new ones are at the top. Like, it's a process I go through every year. So if I wanted to track my evolution of avatar evolution, I could with my outfits. But then the outfits folder wasn't even a thing in SL initially.
True.
So I forget when that development came along.
Yeah.
So,
I don't remember.
Because it wasn't there the whole time. So like if I go back in my outfits now, it's not all the way back to 2008 when this avatar was born. Although I remember, and again, we're circling back to Panique. Tristan was asking for birthdays of everybody, of First Life and Second Life. And I put my birthdays in there. No year on First Life. I'm old. Trust me. I don't need to put the year. And then, and I'll just say I'm Gen X. So for anybody who wants to know how old, that range, that's as much as you're going to get. And so then on the Second Life birthday, I did put this avatar's birthday, but honestly, I don't really resonate with her birthday. Like I resonate with my original avatar's birthday. Because that's the beginning. That's the true beginning.
Okay.
So she was my first, and that's the date that I recognized I entered Second Life. which is in September of 2007, not April of 2008. That's just when I made this alt after I met someone who was like, you can make more than one. And I'm like, what? So then I made a bunch. So, because I thought I did something wrong. Like, you would start up and you would get like things in your inventory. And I thought I did something wrong, that I wasn't getting all the things in my inventory, which is false. But that's what I mean. Their new user, the experience was non-existent. Like, I remember I'm a reader, so I'll get a book. I read a book on Second Life, and there was somewhere in there, in one of the books, the one book I had, that talked about starting up in such a way, or coming in such a way, that you would get all these like freebies upon like rezzing in. And so that's why I thought I did it wrong, because I didn't get these things. So I want to go back and do it again. And I think I don't think I ever got all those things. So, and I don't think they give torches away anymore. Right? When you res in for the first time, I don't think you get a torch anymore.
A torch.
A torch. You don't know what I'm talking about?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Okay, people in the comments need to know what I'm talking about. Like, you should, because your avatar's older than me. So I'm going to turn on my inventory, and I'm going to see if I got a torch in this inventory, because I don't delete that original torch.
I apparently have a torch in
the library. Of course you do. Torch.
I remember the torch.
Well, yeah, I got torch. Yeah, that torch.
Huh.
That's the Second Life torch.
Okay.
But I think when you make accounts now, you don't get it like just as a part of your inventory. Sure, it's in the library because it's like a relic.
That's the only place it's in on mine.
No, in mine, it's actually in my objects.
Interesting.
Because I got the torch when I logged in, because it's a thing apparently. But you don't get it anymore because I know you don't, because I've made newer avatars. And I'm like, there's no torch.
Well, you know what?
What?
The torch, it was acquired by me in my library in 2007, so it didn't actually exist when I joined.
Okay, because you joined in 2005.
Yeah.
Yeah. I brought the light.
Yeah, I guess so.
I showed up in 2007 with a torch.
Yep.
So anyway, I don't even know how we ended up on this topic. It's the wine. Okay, so if I go back to my little, we were talking about the mobile developer update. Then the next tab had to do with destinations, highlights from the destination guide. And this is where you got today's location, right?
Yes.
So we've got featured events, the 40 Thieves. Rhythm and Rhyme presents a fantastic event with a fusion of poetry and music. Oh. In an art installation created by the talented artist Breno, of course. I'm not surprised. You see Breno, of course. It's going to be something amazing. You should go. Breno is like, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't say notorious, just infamous. I don't know. That's like bad too. But she's just known. She's a known resident on the grid when it comes to art and creation. And she's made many installations. And she used to have, when Linden's did the Linden Endowment of the Arts, she like almost always had a sim or two of that. So, and I've low-key fangirled because I saw her once at a club. I'm like, that's Bruno! Like, you know, just to myself. Like, I didn't get in her IMs and like, gosh, she's like, who are you? You know? So it's like, I always get a little, you know, I think the residents who've been here for a little while fangirl a little, and it's like, it's a Linden, or it's like Bruno, you know? So. Yeah. And then Caledon, the esteemed steampunk community, celebrating 18 years in Second Life. They have some special activities going on. Then there is Mad P Escape the Wizard's Tower. We need to make time for that, because I am not on the leaderboard.
I know, and we need to get you on the leaderboard.
We do. But I have spring break, and I have a countdown thing on my phone. That's how much I need spring break. And I have spring break in like 14 days. And here come people. So I need to put my move lock on because I don't want to be pushed. Okay. I don't know why they teleported right here. The landing is further down. But
I think this is the landing.
No, because when I teleported over, it was further down.
Okay.
But
well, I'm not sure.
I like her thigh bands. Those are nice.
Yeah, those are really good.
She got money too. Look at her. And her dog's name is Fitty, or is that a cat? It's a cat. Fitty, the cat. But she took her money off. Okay. Anyway, so I just want to make sure she's not going to push. She's not going to push me. She might push you. Anyway, So, because you don't put your move lock on, you're like, oh, Consuela, it's okay. You got like shoved out of screen. I'm like, no, Tor, it's not okay. You know what? Because I have to tolerate so much crap at work with a smile on my face that here in Second Life, I don't. So don't push me.
Yeah.
Anyway. All right. So then next is it BOI Black History Museum? That's where we are now.
That's where we are now.
Beta Omega Iotas. So Black Fraternity. So that's where we are now. Then we have the Premiere Business Center. Isn't that where we were before?
That is where we were before.
Yep. Last video, not last week, but the week before. Then they have Learning Virtual. A learning center for educators, e-learners, and curious minds in Second Life, offering resources and activities designed to enlighten and engage visitors on a variety of educational topics. Yep.
More education in SL.
Yeah.
Love
and
it.
you know, that's where my mind goes when I'm like, okay, I'm done. Like I was telling you, I need to not work with people. And you're like, that would be hard in education. And I'm like, that's right. And I don't have to be in education. So, but part of me is like, I feel like I'd be happier if I just worked online, honestly. So, and that's where I always think my mind goes. Like I would retire from like traditional public school and then do like online work as a retiree, right? So I would still be involved in education, but not in traditional education because I think I am reaching my limitation with that. Anyway, so then we have the Moreau Museum touched on again, which is great. Woohoo! And then Wandering New York, so destination based on Manhattan, so that would be cool. And then Raspberry Jam Festival, dynamic event focused on music, art, and community. That sounds great. And then the Store Comedy Club. I would enjoy coming. Yeah, I love comedians. Yeah. So that would be great. We're going to check that out.
Yes.
And then Fashion Fair 2024. Seekers of Hope, Relay for Life team presents the 4th annual Fashion Fair in support of Relay for Life and the American Cancer Society. It's going on, or was going on. Now it is done. Because the time frame has passed. It is March 1st, and it ended on February 25th. Then we have Abnormality, a shopping event focused on all things human, alternative, and furry, running every 3 months from the 7th to the 28th. So that closed too. So it'll be another 3 months before you can go to Abnormality. Focus Photography Fair is on now. And we've been to that. That's great. Then Enchantment presents Midnight Requiem, one-of-a-kind quarterly fantasy and folklore shopping plus free grid-wide hunt. The theme for February is Midnight Requiem. All right.
Okay.
Then we have the St. Patrick's Market 2024, which is open now and closes on March 17th. So you can find themed decorations, accessories, outfit gifts, and fun stuff to see and do. This event is family-friendly and runs from February 17th to March 17th. And that is the end of the destination guide highlights. So then that leaves our Seraphim website. And the title is Follow Your Nose for 50 Linen Fridays. And according to this, there do not appear to be anyone MIA. But I did peek at the note card last night when I was getting ready. And I know the list is short.
Yeah,
so
it's not too
I
long.
can get everybody on the same page pretty much. So I know there's a few sponsors though. Who are they?
We have 4 sponsors.
Yeah, there's a lot for a short list.
We have Doe.
Okay, Doe.
Dots.
GhoulWaifu.
Ghoul.
Yeah, I know that. If I need to get that designer and be like, okay, what is happening? GhoulWaifu by Ghoul. Okay.
And Mithral.
Of course, Mithral. That's a good one. Always a good one. They're all good. And I see Nar Mattaru's on there, but I don't think it's dermals from the little thumbnail. But yeah. So there's going to be a lot of goodness, even on a short list.
Woo!
So, all right. So that's our shopping list, and I think I'm double checking. Red light is on. We've been recording. No need to take a third take.
Oh God!
Right? You'd be like, if we have to do a third take, we're calling it a night, Consuela. Because if you're not getting this, you're going to do it in the morning. Too much wine. So no, right, I am fine. Are we ready to dig in?
We are.
Okay. All right, Tour. Where are we?
We are at Doe, our first sponsor.
Doe, and I fell in love immediately, and I've already bought the fat pack of this hair. And it's called the Bijie, I want to say. Bijie. Because look at it. It has volume.
It does. It's really good.
You know, I really wish in First Life my hair would do this. It really doesn't. So
yeah, I don't know. I really like the curls, but
this would be great with curls. But
yeah,
even the redeeming factor for me is the volume.
There's a gal modeling it.
Yes, I saw her earlier. I wasn't sure she was going to be there still when we came back.
Yeah,
I like her whole look. Like she's
got a great look going on.
Yeah, and that's why I was looking at this, and I just love everything about this hair. The only thing that could make it better is if it was curly. So, but this is fun. Like I want to be able to pull stuff off like this with a curly hair, and
a crown would look excellent.
Oh
too.
Yeah. You know I'm
this
gonna be
is
wearing
just
this.
Totally. Yeah, totally a crown hair.
And then I love that chest thing. I've seen it before. It's not for me.
Yes.
Like I don't want it for me, but when I see it on people, like I think Jolene's rock this, right?
I think so.
Yeah,
I think so.
Yeah. So she looks great. She's a great model. I love her tattoos and her whole look. And then that takes us over to the other hair, which is called Twist. And so Twist, not so much for me, but it's still a very nice hair. And so I know the fat pack is $3.99, or as Tour would say, 400 linden. And then each color pack is 50. So, but because I like the volume so much on the Bijou, I was like, fat pack. Just gonna go with that. So I have all the color options. Because I always forget which one. I know I usually get raccoon, I think, but I don't know that it has the best streaking in it for like gray hair. So
gotcha.
So, so I've picked that up and I'm ready to go. Are you ready to go?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Tour, where are we?
We are at dots.
Did you have to think about it?
Yes.
Yeah, because you had an interruption in First Life.
Yep.
It threw you off. Okay.
Got it.
It's dots, and is it like a butterfly for your finger?
It appears that way, yeah.
That's cute. So is it 50 linden
I suppose you
per
could
color?
attach it all kinds of places.
True, you could. So
might make a neat little hair clip too.
Yeah, single color packs are as shown below. Color changing HUD and fat pack only.
Yeah.
So
nice.
50 linden per color.
They come
and
with,
how much is the fat pack?
Let's see. Fat pack is going to be $250.
And then behind
so you get one free.
Metal butterflies, single color options. Color changing fat pack HUD, 2 bento hand poses, unrigged, resizable, and unisex.
Yes.
If I were crazy into butterflies, I would get it, but typically I don't really wear anything quite like that, but you're right, it could be really nice for your hair as well.
Yeah, you'd probably have to do something to disable the animation script.
Well, it says it's unrigged, so they might have one that doesn't.
Maybe. Yeah. But even if so, it isn't difficult to make a copy of it and just pull the script out.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think they're fun.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, I'm also not crazy into butterflies, but I think they're a neat little art piece.
We did identify what animals we were crazy into.
Yeah.
Last week when we were talking about it. Was it corvid? Is that what it was for you?
Yeah.
And corvids are like crows.
The crows.
And for me, I really am into foxes and canines. So
yeah. I've always had an affinity to crows. I mean, I love cats, obviously, but
yes.
For if I had to describe something that I would associate with, equivalent to a spirit animal or something, definitely would be a corvid.
Yeah, mine's definitely a fox.
So.
All right, are we ready for the
Foxy
next?
lady.
Are we ready for the next? All right, Tour, where are we?
We're at GhoulWaifu by Ghoul.
GhoulWaifu by Ghoul. And they have... You're going to have to read this fancy writing.
The Flamelin tube top.
Okay.
It says, flames will burn your enemies and set the hearts of your admirers on fire with this amazing top. Latex and sparkling glitter plastic allow you to cater to your every need in fashion questions. Black flames show your prowess and make the world go round. Be the princess of fire and Nueen of flames.
Nueen? That's not even close to the Q.
No, it's not. But
I'm looking at my keyboard.
But I'm reading that right, correct?
Nueen. It might be a W. It might just be ween. Like the
Ween.
Q fell off because it should be there.
Okay, I could see it
I could
as
see a
W.
W. Mm-hmm.
It's distinctly not a Q.
No. And I'm glad you're doing the reading tonight because I'm definitely feeling this wine. Like, I cannot do the reading tonight. Okay, so these are fun. If it's waifu, which is always a plus. I agree with the flames and, you know, being the ween.
Yeah,
I want to be the
flames.
ween of flames. Sparking
glitter.
Uh-huh. Sparkly glitter. The ween of flames. That sounds like me on wine for sure. They wrote this for me. Like, I can't read that fancy font. Like, no. So, okay, so is it 50 linden per color?
Yes, it's 50 linden per color for the flame linden top. And the villain pack is going to be 1,000.
Okay, which color do you think I should get? Wine makes me sleepy, by the way. That's why. Which color do you think I should get?
I think I'm thinking the Juzo, the red there.
The one between banana and strawberry? No?
You've convinced me. Get flamingo.
I've convinced you of what? I'm just asking. I'm just confirming.
No,
you said
I know,
Juzon.
I know, but I didn't see flamingo before.
Okay. Okay,
And
flamingo
they have
it
a
is.
color named flamingo. Like,
of course, you're Florida man.
Yeah.
You got it. Flamingo it is. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Are we good to go?
I think flamingo and sunrise, but yeah, we're good to go.
Flamingo and sunrise.
It's
Oh yeah, that's a pretty one.
That's a pretty one.
Yeah. I'll do that.
All right.
Okay.
And yeah, we're good to go.
Okay. All right, Tour, we are in your favorite place. Let all the people know.
We are at Mithral.
Mithral. They have plants. And they have
Yeah.
very creative plants today. It's not a plant in a pot. We got plants in a crack, and we have plants on a table thing.
Yeah, we've got a cracked concrete set.
Yeah.
So we've got the wall display and the side table, and both of
Oh.
these are super cool.
These are great for our solar punk.
They are.
They're
They
perfect for it.
Yeah, just got
Which-
some green
Yeah.
going.
Because that is mostly done. Like, I think there's a couple spaces we need to hit
Yeah,
Still
it is mostly done.
before the ceremony. But
Mhm.
yeah, like like I said, I don't know if I said it in this video or the one I didn't record, but just inviting all the people to see how many would come is fun for me to think about.
Yeah.
Like, let me just mass invite. If you're on my friends list, you're invited. You know, and then being involved with LLP, just like putting it out there to LLP. If you're at LLP, you're invited. That's a big group.
It is a big group.
So between my friends list, and then with Ganesian Port. If you're a Ganesian Port, you're invited.
I don't know if we can mix the LLP and Ganesian Port.
Why? It's OOC.
Well, yeah, we did.
Without what? That's a topic. See, I knew I was going to hit a line. I knew I was going to get to a point with you where you're like, okay, Consuela, slow your roll.
We'd have to tell Ganesian Port folks they gotta clean it up a little bit.
Mm-hmm. We'll talk about it when we cross that bridge. But
yeah,
like I said, I just thought it would be fun to invite the communities we're a part of.
Yes.
So, and I don't see Ganesian Port being a problem for the LLP, but we'll discuss that more. We're not here for that right now. We're here for Mithral.
Yes.
So talk about the plants. 50 linden per color choice.
Yes.
I don't see a fat pack here, although I'm sure it's somewhere in the store.
Yeah,
I wish they would.
Fat pack here. But yeah, because I bought like 3 of each of these.
There's like 4 items in each one, right?
Looks like there's 5 colors for each one.
Oh, yeah, there is 5. I can count. It's the wine.
Yeah, I know. It's okay.
Just do all the talking for us. I'll just lean back and make sure the red light's on.
And snack and drink.
Yeah.
But yeah, these are great. And you can try out the different colors just by touching them because they have a functional floor model. And it looks like on the side table you can recolor the rebar itself. If that's something you're interested in doing. So like rebar. I can make it a rusty rebar, or I can make it like a black dark rebar, or just the silver rebar, which is what it was. So yeah, fun options. I like these. They definitely go well with solar punk or any sort of nature enthusiast who wants to add a unique piece. So we can move on.
Oh, okay. Let me wake up a little bit. All right, ready to go. But where's the fat pack? Is there a fat pack in here?
I didn't see a fat pack. I wasn't looking.
So I'm gonna have to buy individual things, 10 of them.
Yeah, I can try to find. So.
Well, I don't have to be recording while you do that. So.
Okay.
All right. All right, tour. I know where we are, but how about you tell everyone where we are?
We're at ANC Limited.
And what do they have for us today?
We have this vintage cast iron base table. I think it's a quite lovely table, actually. And it's $600 for the fat pack.
It says it's not texture change, so each table is its own color.
Right, but specifically the only flip one is this blacktop one that is above the sign beside you, and is the floor display model here.
Gotcha.
So these individual colors are going to run $230 each.
Okay. So did you buy the fat pack?
I did, because I really like this table.
You need it for your decorating.
It comes in handy.
Yeah, you hold all the furniture for us. I'm like, I need a table. Just res out some tables.
Yep.
So. All right, are we good to go?
We are.
All right, tour. Where are we?
We're at Belleza.
Belleza. And it's the Amy HD lip gloss, which I've already purchased. 50 linden for all of these shades.
Those are some very glossy looking lips.
It's HD lips for LaLa Evo X mesh head only. Shown on Jasmine skin, Avalon head, not included. I feel like it's funny sometimes that they have to say that. Because people will be like, I bought this, where's my head and skin?
Yeah, people get confused.
Especially if they're new.
But even some older players seem to still get confused and get entitled and stuff.
Yeah.
So... But these are nice, and I'm glad you picked them up.
Yep, I love a glossy lip.
Yep.
All right, are we good to go?
We are.
All right, tour, where are we?
We are at Bonnie,
and they have the LA jumpsuit, which I own because it's amazing. I've worn it to sets as a DJ, and it's fantastic.
It is. That is great. Jumpsuit and sports waifu, of course.
Yeah, and they're selling it. I guess they're just selling 3. So cherry, BB pink, and cream. But there is a fat pack, as I own it. So, but each one of these colors is 50 linden.
Yeah, I think the fat pack's further in the store because you can grab it right here. Let's see. They have it. They have it just on the wall that we're looking towards, actually, straight across from here. Individual colors are there are going to be $300, and the fat pack is going to be $1,500 for the jumpsuit.
It's worth it, people. You need to buy this jumpsuit.
It is.
It's sexy as fuck. You look great in it.
Yeah.
All right, are we good to go?
We are.
All right, tour. Where are we?
We're at Broken Arrow.
Arrows. What do they have for us?
Well, this is the Anastasia set, and it appears that it's one of those getting ready sort of things, maybe.
See, I see a mirror, and then I think of Zipper, and I'm like, is this PBR? I don't think so.
This doesn't look like it's PBR.
No, because it would say it.
I'm sure it would say it.
Yeah.
But this is something that is begging to be PBR for sure.
Yeah. And did I mention that I tried alchemy?
Oh no, you didn't tell me you tried.
No,
alchemy.
I did try alchemy, and I even met with Zipper in alchemy, and it was interesting. Alchemy's another viewer for people who are listening. And Mama Lala's even tried it. She liked it for a minute.
Okay.
Until she realized it didn't have all the Firestorm features that she likes. But
Okay.
she liked it for a minute because she could see the world better at lower, like different settings. Like her computer is not very strong. So
it's a bit more optimized. Maybe.
Yes. And so that was a plus for her. But then the big minuses were things weren't the way she's used to in Firestorm. So she ended up uninstalling it. I thought maybe Alchemy might become her new viewer, which would, really enhance, or like you said, optimize her Second Life. So she could see a lot of the details that she normally can't. So I haven't given up on it because I do think it could be something, for video creation. I'm not using it now because there are things I need to adjust, and I've started to adjust things here and there. But one of the things is the built-in AO. So I'd have to rebuild my AO as a HUD so that it could be attached.
Because you don't have that outside of Firestorm.
Right. So that was the biggest deterrent for me, honestly, because I had to put on my other AO, the pair one that you like so much, but I don't move like that normally, so it was bothering me. Like I missed my Oh My.
I understand. Yeah.
I want my Oh My, and so I have to build. Oh My gives you a HUD. Like you can get a free HUD from Oh My, an empty HUD.
Yeah.
And you can load it up with stuff. But I just wasn't in the mood to sit and do the note card. I don't like doing the note card. I like dragging stuff into the Firestorm viewer AO. Just drag and drop, done. I don't want to do a note card and make sure it's named right and blah, 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 and put the pipe and make sure there's no space and whatever.
Yeah.
So anyway, rant. This is what happens with, well, I was going to say this is what happens with wine, but that's not true because I will rant without wine.
That's true.
So anyway, this is what got me started. I see a mirror, I think PBR, I think Zipper, I think Alchemy, but that's not what's happening here. So why don't you continue and I'll stop and just have some more wine.
That's probably not what's happening here. And if it is, then they need to advertise that it's a PBR item. But, so this is 50 linden per tray color.
Okay.
And it looks like you got some animations with it. And that's, it's a very elegant piece.
It is. I've never been into that Get Ready With Me. I've thought about it. Zipper's even made an amazing compact, and I still can't bring myself to do it.
I do think that it's cool that Broken Arrows is getting into like making interactive stuff. I low-key hope that they do some of that with, some of their kitchen equipment and stuff.
Yeah, you would.
I would. All right. So.
All right. Are we good to go?
We are.
All right, Tour. Where are we?
We are at Clover.
Clover, and what the hell? What is here? What is this?
LaPeaU.
What?
The LaPeaU is a newborn mix between elephant and pig. It is remarkably furry, squishy, and wiggly. It is fully animated Animesh attachment, which comes with 8 colors changed via a HUD, making it in brown, tan, black, white, blue, pink, purple, and green. LaPeaU.
I think I just enjoy hearing you say LaPeaU.
LaPeaU.
And I think, honestly, I've had too much wine to wrap my head around this concept.
Just buy it.
Why? No, it's weird.
You'll be happier with LaPeaU.
Is that like, I feel like that's almost like subliminal. It's like, buy the LaPeaU. You will love the LaPeaU. That's what I feel is happening here.
Bring the LaPeaU home with you.
But Tour, the LaPeaU is creepy.
Here, I will show you LaPeaU.
Oh no. Oh no.
LaPeaU.
Oh no.
Here, pink LaPeaU.
I can't.
How can you say no to that face?
Oh my goodness. You can LaPeaU for the both of us, okay? I'm going to stick to my witch's wine. That's more my speed tonight. You can LaPeaU all you want.
All right.
Are we good to go?
We're good to go.
Okay. All right, Tour. I know we're at Elikatira.
Elikatira.
What do they have for us today?
Well, we have, it looks like this Summit Romper.
Mm-hmm.
And the Zarina hair. Yes.
Well, Zarina hair is a bit flat to me. That would be good hat hair.
It would be a good hat hair.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it looks like it's very close to the head.
And the Summit romper
Mm-hmm.
is good, but it's not waifu.
It is not. It is LARA, Legacy, and Reborn, all normal.
And I'm going to get the
sizes.
romper because you know I love a romper.
You do love a romper.
And part of me wants to get the Zarina too because it's a good deal, 50 linen for all those colors. Because, you know, if I'm looking for a hair to go under a hat, that's perfect.
Yeah, go for it.
All right, I'm going to buy both of these. Okay.
Fantastic.
All right, are we good to go?
Yep, we're going to go to Friday.
Oh, are we walking?
We are.
Okay, hang on. Let me buy this first,
Okay.
and then we can walk. Let's see. Close this. Let me buy. And I wonder if I'm going to hit like my... I forgot if it's an uwu walk that I have from Oh My that cracks me up. And then it's a mom run from Oh My.
Yep.
Okay. All right, I'm ready. You have me? You have me grabbed?
Yep.
Okay. No, I'm not doing the uwu. Orange dust. See, the way I walk just goes with how my shorts are caught on my ass. Like just a bouncy, chubby girl walk.
Yep.
It makes me think of that.
Scooting those shorts right up.
Right? It makes me think of, you've probably not heard of the song that goes, all the pretty girls walk like this. Have you ever heard that one?
I have. Yeah, I have.
Yeah. So in my head, it's like, all the chubby girls walk like this.
I would love that song.
Oh, yeah, I don't sing, but everybody knows what I'm talking about. All right. We were at Friday. And, you know, I'm probably more inclined to sing with some wine. So, this is the Terra T Stay True.
Yeah.
And
Rock and roll shirt.
Lara X Legacy E-Body Reborn. Okay, I can dig some rock and roll.
Yeah.
I like how it tucks into the pants. Are these pants available here? Because, you know, that always works better when it's from the same maker, right?
I'm pretty sure they are, but it doesn't say which jeans they are, but they do have some jeans here, and they probably are.
It would have been nice if they said what jeans. Like, worn with so-and-so jeans. Like, I always like when the designers do that.
I do too.
It's very helpful.
It really easy to, to find them and get them.
So it's 50 linen just for that one color and pattern.
That appears to be the case, yes. Okay. Just for that pattern.
All right. Are we good to go?
We are.
Okay. All right, tour. We are by the stylish white steps and the golden sphere and a lovely lady over here. So that can only mean we're where?
We're at Glam Affair, and we have Wish.
And she is lovely.
She is. There's something about her eyes that is very distinctive here.
What do you mean? They're very light-colored eyes.
They're very light-colored, and I feel like there's more like shading going on there than in a lot of skins that I see.
Oh, you mean around the eyes?
Around the eyes, yeah.
Gotcha. Like, I think her hair is really cool.
Yeah. It is.
So, it's a good look. I like the hair. I like the eyes. I like the shading like you've called out. So, this is available in basic. And then there's... Do they list all the colors on here somewhere? Because you're going to have to read them today if they do. I don't think they are listing them today. There's like 5 or 6 basic line colors.
Yeah, and you can grab the demo. Demo says it's a whole bunch of colors. So you get sand, milk, ivory, honey, golden, flower, fair, caramel, beige, and almond.
You had to think about that one, didn't you?
I am trying really hard.
You said it the way I would say it.
Good.
Almond instead of almond. I heard you think about it. Yep. I am not that dulled yet with the wine to miss you pause. And so it's this, and almond. Oh my goodness. I heard it.
Yeah. So
right.
Anyway,
50 Linden and you get Wish in a crap ton of colors. That's the story.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the story.
That's the story.
All right. Yep. Okay. Are we good to go?
We are good to go.
All right, tour. We're at Izzie's, and I noticed she's got a new logo. Look behind us.
I see that.
I like it.
I like this logo.
I like it a lot because it's like, to me, those little dots right there are like sliders, like adjustments, right?
Yeah.
Almost like an equalizer.
That's what Izzie's is all about, is giving you just a little bit more control than you normally do.
Yep. And today she's bringing us Coffee Break Metallic Lipstick, which I'm glad to see her come back with some more makeup. Like, every time we've come through here, it's been like some kind of different like skin fix.
Yeah.
But she also makes makeup, so it's nice to see her bring out some makeup. And then the other one over here is a fix. It's the waterline fix. And Lacrimal Caruncle. Am I saying that right?
Yes.
I'm impressed I could. Because I feel like I have wine tongue.
Wine tongue?
It's like heavy. Like I will not be able to say the finer things.
Well, you nailed it.
Nailed it. 50 linen each. I picked up the lipstick already. I don't need the waterline fix, but there it is if you need it.
Yes.
So, all right. Are we good to go?
We are good to go.
All right, tour. We are on a low wall against a white wall with a white man behind us. So,
yep.
That means we are at leLAPEAU.
leLAPEAU, where all men are pale.
And this is Max.
Yes.
And he is pale.
Yep.
50 linen, and you can be pale, Max, too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a fine skin. Looks like they have it on the.
He's a handsome young man.
Yes.
You gotta put some wrinkles on that face.
Gotta put some, and if you need those, you can go to Izzie's.
That's right. You can go to Izzie's. Izzie's can age Max up perfectly for you.
Yes.
Yes. All right, 50 linden. That's it.
Yep.
And then you can go to Not Found and get the matching body skin.
Pale.
Yes, in pale. All right, are we good to go?
We are.
All right, tour. Where are we?
We are at Minimal.
Minimal. And what do they have for us today? What is this?
These are 2 lamps. So these are calling them the Victorian lamps.
I can see that.
One even tail, one parrot.
I see.
Yeah. So I of course picked up the parrot lamp. Not my usual preferred style of lamp, admittedly, but
why not? You love all lamps. I am surprised. I thought you loved all lamps equally.
Well, I don't love all lamps equally. Not all lamps are
created equal.
are created equal. Yeah. So I don't know, the super antique lamp style is not necessarily my go-to, but it's not bad. It's just not my typical furnishing style, you know. But sometimes I need to build a set that is not my typical furnishing style, so it is handy to have sorts of things around.
And when we got to seeing a bird, I was reminded of something I saw on TikTok yesterday, where it was like whatever this like saddle bill stork bird is. Have you seen this thing? Saddle bill
stork.
Yeah, let me Google on. Yeah. So.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's like creepy as fuck. Saddle bill. Saddle billed stork. That's what it was. No. It's not this. There's another. It's another thing. It's not this one. There's another one.
Okay.
I'm seeing the pictures. That's not it. I'll figure it out. I'll check it.
Okay.
But I know you like birds, and I was like, oh, I should mention this creepy stork thing that I saw yesterday.
Okay.
Not that. So, anyway, all right. But you picked up the one lamp you did like.
Yes, I did.
Okay. Are you good to go?
Are you thinking about the shoe bill?
That's it.
Yeah.
I was like, it's something, Bill.
Yeah, the shoe bill is a wild looking bird.
Shoe bill stork.
Shoe bill stork, yeah.
Yes. That's like, here, if I bring up my internet window, this. And it's like something out of a nightmare. And like the noise it makes with its beak.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they're like, it's not really a stork. It's really in the pelican family.
Mm-hmm.
But they call it a shoebill stork.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
That is definitely an interesting bird.
And it's a giant fucking bird. Like its wingspan is like 7 feet.
Oh yeah.
7 to 8
they're
feet.
Huge.
Yeah. So, it's crazy. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. And then they're doing it a favor here. Oh, there's the picture of it, like where it's like straight on, and it just looks evil. Like pictures of this thing straight on, like that's nightmare fuel.
It's a nice bird.
I don't know about that.
It just wants to hang out.
Uh-huh. Yeah, no. And then it like decapitates shit with its beak. Like it's like, oh my goodness. I ended up on a weird side of TikTok, let me just say. So. All right. Okay, are we ready for the next?
Yes.
All right, tour, where are we?
We are at the new weekend sale plaza over here on the Nar Mattaru store, which also services Gorsimi, of course, and also Killjoy and Oracle.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah. I love that they have this little plaza. I'm a big fan of the weekend plazas. Also, we got a Sequoia sighting.
Is that Sequoia? I was going to say, who's that curvy girl there?
Yep.
Make sure you say hi to her for us, because I'm recording, so. Sequoia.
I did. I said hello.
Mm-hmm. So, Nar Mattaru has a shirt that says Tummy Ache Survivor, and you're like, Consuela, this is you. Hanging out with you, it absolutely is.
Yeah, I mean, you don't get those too often, but absolutely sometimes push you.
You have pushed, and there have been tummy aches.
Yes.
I can confirm that.
And I appreciate it.
So I bought this 50 linen, you get the light and the dark.
Yes.
Okay. Are we good to go?
We are good to go.
All right, tour. I'm cracking up over here already because I think this chick right here is already reading a saucy novel.
That does appear to be the case.
Oh my god, the name of the book is Thick Wood.
Yep.
Wow.
There are 3 novels. So we got Thick Wood, we got Accidental Abduction, and Rough Rider.
I see.
Yeah.
That is funny. That is amazing.
Okay, now there's actually, since she has it out, I gotta read this. Thick Theory Elwood, a burly mountain of a man, was born to handle wood. The superstar lumberjack pride of Saskatoon is a shoe-in to win the Canadian Lumberjack off. That is, if he can manage to maintain his focus after his training is disrupted by Quebecois Greenpeace hippies led by the beautiful and earthy Babette Dubois.
Oh my goodness. Of course it's Babette. Wow. So we're at Puddles, and they have romance readers. 12 frame patterns, decor versions, saucy novels, 2 versions, 3 titillating titles, bento hold, copy mod. And then they have the titles up here, which I think you already read.
Oh my gosh. And it actually has
like text,
like writing in the book. In the book, yeah. This girl's reading it for sure. She's like hardcore reading it. I want you to read this to me. This full view of all her private parts reawakened former sensations and strengthened them. Miss Evelyn first removed her own scarf, laying bare her plump ivory shoulders and showing the upper halves of her beautiful bubbies, which were heaving with the excitement of her anger. She bared her fine right arm and, grasping the rod, stepped back and raised her arm. Her eyes glistened in a peculiar way. She was indeed beautiful to see. Oh my god. It's just that writing stuff.
I'm drawn in. Like, I want to keep reading. Like, Puddles, you got me. You got me. I hope these pages turn because I want more.
Yeah. I don't know that they do, but we'll
I am
find
buying these, and I'm going to read it as we finish FLF.
Okay, well we can't be reading while flipping, but yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
Okay.
All right. Okay, we good to go? We are.
Consuela?
Yes?
We're rolling.
But I want to find out what happens in thick wood.
Oh, gosh.
It's so good. Well, I have to read the second paragraph.
All right.
But well, where are we?
We are at 7 Emporium.
Uh-huh.
And in response to your titillating tales, apparently August Kov has this message. Sin has consequences.
Uh-huh. I see that. Yeah, well, sin is not thick wood.
It's true.
It is not. Thick wood is quite natural. It's not a sin.
Yeah.
So, and I just imagine my avatar reading and like sipping this little tumbler of wine, just enjoying the story of thick wood. It'd be even better if you read it aloud to me.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So we have this sign, which is going to be the Sinners Repent sign, and this table over here, which is Tab's table.
Okay.
The underside of the table is more interesting than the top side of it, oddly. But
what?
Yep.
Because it has like, how is the underside? I'm camming the underside.
It's got all this interesting like character with the way it's textured, and you know, like there's this paint splatter and stuff.
You know what's interesting? Thick wood. I want to know what happens.
Oh gosh.
Okay,
I'll never forget that moment. It was but a moment. Oh. The rod whistled through the air and fell with a cruel cut on poor Mary's plump little bottom. The flesh quivered again, and Mary, who had resolved not to cry, flushed in her face and bit the damask with which the horse was covered.
Oh my. Thank you for that. I actually cammed around so I could follow along.
All right, so we'll yeah, so that's 7 Emporium.
You're gonna have to read me a paragraph at each stop.
No.
What do you mean no? You're perfectly outfitted to read such a novel to me. I have to find Puddles, Veronica Puddles. I have to message her and say, thank you, in all caps, and please produce a complete novel.
It makes me wonder if this is actually from an actual novel.
I don't know, I'm gonna have to Google it. But I would think not, because that would be like copyright.
True.
So this is probably like AI or something.
Could be. Or, you know, Veronica.
Or Veronica wrote it herself, right. I'm not trying to take anything from her. Yeah.
So, we'll roll on? Yeah?
Sure, I think that sounds like a plan.
Okay.
All right, Tour, where are we?
We are at True Damage.
And what is happening?
Well...
Explain this to me. My mind is too thick with wine and thick wood. Yeah. I can't see past either of them right now.
Yeah. So this, to me, it looks like somebody has on one of those long shirt, sweater things that is called a dress, but then they actually put a skirt on top of it and buttoned just the top button on the side.
Okay. And this fits Legacy, Maitreya, Petite, and Reborn.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. It's a little confusing of an outfit, but...
So it's not just my wine-soaked brain that's having a hard time with this?
No.
Okay.
It's not.
Gotcha. Maybe it's very fashion.
It could be
shirt with a skirt.
Shirt with skirt.
Mm-hmm.
And the skirt is pretty high, too.
It is. It's like she needs to pull it down a little bit.
Yeah, it's more around the waist than the actual hips.
Yeah. So 2 colors, tie-dye choices.
Yeah.
50 linden each.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
right. And we're good to go.
Okay. All right, Tour. I know we're at Valentina E, so break it to me easy. Is it going to be 0, 1, or 2?
1.
Okay, let me guess. I'm
You
looking.
can guess.
I'm going to guess the purple one.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
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 So we have, on the left, we have the Callista Ensemble.
Mm-hmm.
It fits Lara X, Petite X, and Legacy. And I know that would be a great number to wear for school, but you can't wear that.
No.
But this other outfit is not great for school.
No,
but
it is
you can
not.
wear it. It is the Vixen dress.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Wow.
That would work for the characters in thick wood.
Yes, it would.
Uh-huh.
So this is Reborn, Legacy, and Lara X. So, yeah.
Yeah. This combo of what I'm holding right now is perfect. Just a tumbler of wine and thick wood.
Yep.
Yeah. You don't want to read another paragraph to me?
Okay, let's...
It's like my avatar is like, here, let me help you. Here's the book. Read another paragraph. Again, the arm was raised. That one.
Yeah. 1 second. Trying to... Okay. Again, the arm was raised, and your head clipped into me. Let me get to where it's...
Oh my gosh, there's a palpitating buttocks.
Yep. Again, the arm was raised, and again, with a sharp whistle, it fell on the palpitating buttocks below.
Oh no.
Still, her stubborn temper bore her up, and although we saw how she winced, not a sound escaped her lips. Drawing back a step, Miss Evelyn again raised her hand and arm, and this time her aim was so true that the longer points of the rod doubled between the buttocks and concentrated themselves between the lips of Mary's privates.
Oh no.
So agonizing was the pain that she screamed out dreadfully. Again the rod fell precisely on the same spot. Oh, dear Miss Evelyn, I will never do so again.
Oh my. Okay, so this is actually 2 chicks. Like, I'm like, okay, yep. So it's Miss Evelyn and Mary. I don't see 2 chicks on the cover. There's a dude there.
I don't think the text changed when you changed the cover.
I see.
But that's okay.
Yeah. This makes me want to start, like, producing some SL books myself. That would be fun. Yeah. Thanks for the idea, Puddles.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah. Anyway.
All right.
Are we ready for the next stop?
We're off to our next and final stop.
Oh, this was the penultimate.
Yeah. Oop.
Oh, you left. Okay. Let me fade to black now.
Whoops.
All right, Tour. Where are we? And my
avatar
are at
Zaara.
Has put her book down, so we cannot put thick wood down, girl. Gotta pick that back up. Hang on, let me fix it. Because I've told you, my oh my is a bit aggressive sometimes.
Sometimes, yeah.
Yeah, it's strong animations. All right. So we're at Zaara. And what I've enjoyed about Zaara is I was unpacking some Zaara last night. And I was like, this would be great for school. Because Zara's pretty nice. Everything's covered up for the most part. The skirt's pretty, yeah. So what's actually 50 linen today?
These 2 colors of short.
Those are cute.
So they're calling them the Irish shorts, and we've got it in lilac and lime.
And then you can get the
other
top,
ones,
right?
Yeah. The top is to the right.
But it's not 50.
It is not on sale, but it is $300 per color.
I would totally get that.
Yeah. And the fat pack for the top is going to be about $2,000. And for the shorts is going to be about $1,000.
I love this. I would totally wear this.
Yeah, this looks super comfy and fun. I like these shorts.
Part of me wants to say, like, I feel I could get away with that at school. Maybe not. It's a bit short. But I know I picked up the shorts or the skirt from last time. It's in the wall behind us. The skirt and top combination, that would be good for LLP.
Yeah, the long skirt and that
Yeah.
top, I think you could get away with for sure.
That's what I'm gonna wear to LLP this weekend. Because this is the
Nice.
last weekend before their spring break. Because
Okay.
LLP is moving to its own sim.
That's exciting
So
news.
I got to like pick up the classroom and move it. So
That's very exciting.
yeah, so it'll be nice actually to have a break as well. Because I was feeling like I was ready to take one.
Right.
So, but so it worked out pretty good. All right.
Yeah.
Are we good to go?
We are.
All right, tour. Here we are, back on the sim where the museum was. What was the name of the sim again? My interface is on.
This is the B. I don't remember what BOI.
It's
Beta,
the Beta
Omega Iota.
Yes, it's
Black
a
History
fraternity
Museum. Yeah.
Okay, so you found a bench for us to sit on.
Yes.
And you're going to share some first life thoughts.
Yes, I am. And interestingly, it actually is a reading.
Oh, you're going to be reading to us?
I am.
But it's not thick wood.
No, it's not thick wood.
Oh, yeah, you had me put my wine and book away.
Yeah. So I've been trying to think for a little bit what I can meaningfully contribute to the ongoing conversation about like Palestine in particular, because there, it's a lot of things have kind of been said to death, and I know that there's a lot of voices out there advocating for the liberation of Palestine, and I wanted to go a slightly different route because I feel like I don't feel like I can contribute a lot more to that side that hasn't been said already. There's all kinds of lectures and activists and such that are really doing a great job making the case for that. But what I wanted to do was let's see how to phrase this. I think in a lot of ways, one of the trip ups that can occur is that sometimes it's easy to view like Palestinians and such and that struggle as just an idea, and I wanted to humanize that idea a little bit. So I'm gonna put some links in the description to some poems that have, admittedly these are translations, so they may not be perfect translations, but they are poems written by Palestinian writers, poets, and such. I figured that recognizing the art, the expression coming from the people that we're advocating for would be an important part of that, of understanding them and of humanizing them. So this one in particular is a poem by Semer. I'm sure I'm going to butcher this pronunciation, and I apologize. Semer Abu Hawash. It's called My People. There on a land we were told was not our land, under a sky we were told was not our sky, my people live their death. We don't know how we got here, and there's nowhere else to go. At the peak of despair, we implore the gods of diaspora. Help us understand this dilemma, we say. We don't want to hurt the desert's feelings or disturb the mountain's peace. And the city's walls are high and many. Where to go then? In a garden, not the most beautiful garden, and who knows whether ours or not. No trees, no fruit, no birds nesting in the ruins of our souls. We found ourselves one day. Our garden, we said. We dug our burrows with needles and hid from the scorching sun, in the shade of distant memories, the memories of life we were also told was not ours. We did not come from a place or a direction. We fell like the dust of a dying star, a mere cosmic coincidence, the sun aligning with the star of despair. We have no idea what was in the beginning, nor what will be at the end. We remember nothing except that we are here, sharing a dried-up loaf of bread, a dried-up world, and the tears of dried-up rivers and mothers. We have no color, and all the colors are ours. No hardened features, no language, no launching point, no final direction. In every airport on this planet, one of us describes to a stranger the malady of our existence on this earth. We live an exciting life. Every day is an adventure, every breath a miracle. And when we die, finally, we die a lot. Bored of displacement, terrified of diaspora. Our doom is enough racket for another exciting day in the bosom of the sky. No god promised us anything, and the books neglected our names. We were left to chase ghosts that chase us to an elevator out of order, ascending to the skies. My people write the names of their children on arms and legs so they can find them later in the massacres. They cast their gazes far into the fields. They touch every screaming rock along the way, every impossible branch, hoping for a sign or a sound, a song or a prayer to reunite them in the same darkness. So, that, yeah.
I love when you read. I really do.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I think people would agree with me. So, okay.
Yeah. It's there's a few writings on some of these links that I definitely recommend giving a look to. And maybe poetry isn't your thing, but I think it's an interesting and good window into people's thoughts, their feelings, their expressions, and their lives. Mm-hmm. And I think that part of meaningful empathy is really listening to someone, and I think that is an important part of that.
I agree.
So, yeah.
Okay. Does that conclude your first life thoughts?
That concludes my first life thoughts.
Okay. So now I have comments.
Yes.
So I have comments from videos from 2 weeks ago because we didn't shoot a video. So let me close down this shoe bill website real quick. And
don't want more shoe bill?
No more shoe bill. Okay, so let me scroll down. It's going to be 2 weeks ago. And you'll have to remind me if I feel like we touched on these, so yeah, I know I talked about these. Yeah, I feel like I talked about that. Oh, we talked about the high five creator, right? How they can't type a high five.
Oh yeah,
because it's a high V, right?
Yeah.
And then did we talk about Zipper's detailed description of the alchemy viewer?
I'm pretty sure we did.
Yeah. And that Mama LaLa finished her Valentine's Hop and Shop on the 12th. Nadine Philly.
Yeah.
Okay, so 13 days ago. So okay, so we'll start with Tristan.
Hi Tristan.
Let me put my second life window up. Okay, so I told Tristan he should like make full comments in the comment section and not like make a little comment and then go into his Discord server and make a fuller comment. So
oh, yeah, just lay it out there.
Yeah, he goes, all right, you asked for it. I'm going to say lots and lots of words here now, and there's nothing you can do to stop me. So he was talking about the crescent glasses that you were wearing and that they were released in 2021 and that his abilities have improved and the glasses have been completely remade as the crescent glasses 2. So you want to make sure you're wearing the most recent ones because that version has a much nicer temple pieces. The option for no temples is for easier fitting for non-humanoid avatars, and a texture HUD with all 4 of his usual metal options, and of course there's still mods so you can tint and stretch to your specifications. If you too would like copies, please let me know. Then he goes on to clarify the ADHD body doubling because I don't think I understood it. So he says, I think the sim notice that I shared didn't quite get the full point across. Body doubling is a productivity strategy in which another person works alongside you as you complete a task you might otherwise find challenging. Having someone nearby may help you stay focused, engaged, or motivated to finish the job. And then he quotes helpline.com. So the owner of Rigmanfall actually shared a couple of helpful links that go a little more in depth about it. If you would like those, do let me know. So yeah, so I didn't understand body doubling initially. I thought it was just leave your avatar and then go do something and come back. But no, it's like put your avatar there, you're working on something, but you know somebody's there with you, so it's body doubling.
Yeah, it's kind of like an accountability partner, but not really.
Yeah.
It's just in the same vein.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he also makes a comment. He says, lastly, thank you so much for the recommendation of We Will Not Cancel Us. As someone that is kind of chronically online because I don't really have other options due to my disabilities, I myself have fallen into the tendency for very all or nothing thinking with people's behaviors while forgetting that I'm still learning and making mistakes myself. I think this will make for an informative read, and I appreciate the opportunity to self-educate. Keep doing what you're doing. Nice. You two are amazing. So thank you, Tristan.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you, Tristan. And if you do dive into it, I'd be also very curious to share notes and to hear your thoughts there.
Yeah. Then Aubrey Snoodle weighed in, and she said I was close on my description because I knew she's updating her nails, but I couldn't remember the exact details. So she's working to release the base mesh nails separately and then sell texture HUDs on their own. This will make updating for future bodies a lot easier. The texture HUDs will still only fit their intended shape, but this way male and female bodies will be buying the same texture HUD, so our guys won't be left out anymore.
Ooh, nice.
So, yeah, and this makes sense because, like, I know I've had some other nail systems where you buy the mesh and then you buy the appliers for it.
Right.
And so that's what she's talking about.
And it already mostly works that way.
Yeah.
So it's good that she's moving in that direction overall.
Yeah. Then Mama LaLa weighs in on the dresses being more of tank tops and not a dress. She enjoys when I do Freya alerts. Then Masumi made a comment 7 days ago. I don't know how I missed this one, but Bumpkin loves and can't wait to meet you both. Amazing fliff as always. So I think she was catching up on a video. You know, Masumi, I don't blame you for missing a video if you were like actually birthing a child. So you know, that makes sense.
Of course, Masumi was in
she'd be backlogged. She missed one. She was birthing a child. So we got to make some time to visit Masumi and her new baby.
Definitely.
But so those are all the comments. I think, like I said, I felt like there were more, but as I scrolled back into them, I was like, I feel like we talked about a lot of these. So
yeah, I think so.
So with the comments being read, that then launches me into my thank yous. So as always, I appreciate everyone who spends time with us, no matter how long. I appreciate everyone who comments. We live for the comments. But then subscribing and liking. Now we have to work on 400. So we get another Speedo day. And we are 98 subs away from 400. So
not that anyone's counting.
I'm totally counting. No amount of wine can stop me from counting. So share with friends so we get another Speedo day. Definitely appreciate everyone. And you know, it was cute because Diane had reached out, one of our followers, one of our subscribers, who likes to check in on me. She's like, I haven't seen my FLF video from you all.
Aww.
And I had to break it to her last week that I was too sick to make a FLF video.
It's nice to be checked in on, though.
I appreciated that too. And then I felt bad. I know that wasn't her intent, but she's like, where's my video? I'm like, I'm too sick for one. So yeah, so I hate letting people down, and I love doing this weekly. So it really was a hard choice to not do one last week.
I know.
So anyway, just a big shout out, a big thank you to everyone who has subscribed and has joined our little community. We appreciate each and every one of you.
And we'll see you in the next video.